Lovely. Inhale, reach. Exhale. Let's do 2 more. Really throw the arms wide, lift the chest. Exhale. Good. Let's do 1 more. Inhale. And this time, as you exhale, draw the hands down the center, soften the knees as much as you can and fold down. Inhale and just experiment with straightening the legs as you lengthen the body forward, soften the knees and exhale into a fold. Do that again. So inhale, lengthen forward, straighten the legs to your own degree. Exhale, soften the knees, fold. Last one like that. Inhale, lengthen forward. Exhale and fold. Inhale, sweep the arms wide, come all the way up. And exhale, hands to the heart. Let's do a couple more half salutations. Inhale, rise. Exhale, open the arms wide and fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, soften the knees, fold. Inhale all the way back, Urdhva Hastasana. Lifting the gaze, exhale, hands to the heart. Let's do 2 more half salutations. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. Exhale, hands to the heart. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale. Inhale all the way up. Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, hands to the heart. We'll move through a full salutation. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, hands to the floor, step back, left foot, step back, right foot, plank. Inhale, exhale, lower to the floor. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, release the chest to the floor, tuck the toes, press to plank or the knees and back to downward facing dog. Let's take 2 breaths, downward facing dog. Ground the hands, feel the hips lift, soft knees. Great, and on your next inhale, look to the thumbs, step right foot, step left foot. As you lengthen forwards, exhale and fold. Inhale, sweep the arms. So keep moving, warm ourselves up. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale and fold. Inhale, lengthen forwards. As you exhale, right foot back, left foot back, plank. Inhale. Exhale, lower to the belly. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, release to the floor. See if you can press up to the knees. And then plank. And then downward facing dog. 2 breaths, downward facing dog. Count the breath. Keep it steady and full. Lovely. Soften the knees, lift the hips. Great. On your next inhale, looking to the thumbs, step left foot forward, step right foot forwards, lengthen. Exhale and fold. Inhale, sweep the arms all the way up. Exhale, hands to the heart. Keep moving. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, lengthen. Here we step or jump back to plank. Good. Take an inhale here. Exhale, lower to the belly. Inhale, cobra. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Press the toes into the floor. We'll do 2 more cobras. Exhale, release. Inhale, shoulder blades draw down from the back of the skull as you lengthen the belly. Exhale, last one. Inhale, press the toes into the floor. Firm the legs, cobra. Good. Exhale, release the belly to the floor. Tuck the toes. See how you go. Can you rise back up to plank or to the knees and then plank? And downward facing dog. Take 2 breaths. On your next inhale, step or jump back to the front of your mat. Inhaling, lengthening forwards. Exhale into your fold. Inhale, sweep the arms wide. Exhale, hands to the heart. Inhale, lift the arms. Exhale and fold. Inhale, lengthen forwards. This time, exhale the left foot back, drop to the knee. And inhale, sweep the arms up. Great. Exhale, take the sit bones back, bow. Inhale, back into your lunge. Just make sure that knee is comfortable underneath. Exhale and fold, and you can have bricks here if you wish to give yourself a bit more space. Inhale, lift the heart, lift the chest. Just keep a little tone through the belly so you're not compressing the lower back. Exhale takes you into your hamstring stretch, Hanumanasana. Good. Inhale, lift the heart. Exhale, bow. Last time, inhale, lift the heart, lift the arms, look up. Great. As you exhale, take the left hand to the mat, lunge deeply and start to twist. You can have the right hand on the right thigh to bring the left ribs round and then reach the arm up. Take 2 breaths. Steady breath. Take an inhale here as you exhale. Hands to the floor, lift the back knee, step back, plank. And let's hold plank. 3 breaths. Count the breath in, feel strong, hug the legs together, lengthen tailbone. 1 more breath. Take an inhale. As you exhale, take the weight forwards a little bit as you bring the belly to the floor. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, plank. Downward facing dog. 2 breaths. Lovely. As you inhale, lift the left leg high. As you exhale, bring it through, step it forwards, help it a little bit. If it needs it, bring your pad under your right knee. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, take the sit bones back and fold. Inhale, lunge. Exhale, fold. Good, let's do 2 more. Great. Exhale, just move with the breath. Allow the body to warm up, give it time. Exhale, take the hips back. Last time into your crescent lunge here. Inhale, lift the heart, lift the gaze. As you exhale, right hand to the inside of the left foot. Left hand can be on the thigh to help really draw the ribs around into a twist, and then take the top arm up. 2 breaths. Release the left hand to the floor, lift the back knee, step back, plank, hold plank. 3 breaths. Take it steady. If you need to, just drop the knees down, keep the weight over your wrists. Lovely. Take another inhale. As you exhale, weight forwards, lower the body to the floor. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, plank. And reach back, downward facing dog. 2 breaths. Look to the thumbs when you're ready. Inhale, step or jump to the front of your mat. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Sweep the arms wide. And exhale, hands to the heart. Great. Inhale, arms lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen forwards. Exhale, jump or step, plank. Lower to the floor on your next exhale. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, plank, downward facing dog. Inhale, the right leg lifts to the ceiling. Exhale, step it through. Great. Inhale, keeping the back thigh lifted. Reach the right arm up into a twist. Take 3 breaths here, lifting that back thigh away from the floor. Steady in the breath. Lovely. Start to come back to center. Scissor the legs together, draw into the midline and sweep the arms up into Anjali Asana. Inhale. Great. Bring the palms together, lunge through that front knee, twist to the right. Take the left elbow over the right thigh. Press the hands together, scissor the legs together for stability. Lovely. And then can you bring the left ribs round as you push the arm into the thigh? Lovely. Reaching back through the back heel, legs strong. Take another breath. Next, inhale, start to unravel. Sweep the arms up. Exhale, step back, plank. Take 2 breaths in plank. Press the fingertips into the floor. Spread the weight to the inner edges as well as the outer edges of your hands. Good. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. 2 steady breaths. Inhale, lift the left leg to the ceiling. Exhale, step it through. You can drop the back knee if you prefer. Ground the right hand and start to twist to the left. Great, so keeping the back thigh strong, lifting the back thigh away from the floor. Scissor the legs to the midline and twist a little deeper. Take another 2 breaths here. Steady breath. Reaching out from your center in all directions. Lovely. Start to bring that hand down. Center yourself here. Get your balance. And then inhale, sweep the arms up into Anjali Asana. Lunging through the front knee, strong through the back. Bring the hands together and twist to the left. Right elbow over left thigh. Push the elbow into the leg. Can you bring the right ribs through into your twist? Lengthen the crown forwards. Feel as if you're in a straight line from your back heel to the top of your head. Take another breath. Inhale back into Anjali Asana. Wobbly. Exhale, hands to the floor. Step back, plank. Take a breath. Take another breath. And then when you're ready, lower to the floor. And inhale, press your toes into the floor. Exhale, plank. Downward facing dog. Lovely. Drop your left knee down. And start to walk the hands round to the front, turning your right toes forwards. So I'm going to mirror you here. I'll probably get confused. Take your hands underneath your shoulders, and you're really grounding through this right foot. As you inhale, can you lift the sit bones, pushing that foot into the floor? As you exhale, start to draw the belly up as you tuck the chin, tuck the tail, push your hands into the floor, feel the stretch in the back. Inhale, lengthen forwards, feel the stretch on the inner right thigh. Exhale and curl in. Inhale and lengthen. Lovely. Grounding the right hand. Inhale and open up to the left. And as you exhale, thread your right hand through, reaching through to the left. Good. Press that right foot in the floor. Nice and strong. Good. Inhale to open up, lifting right fingertips to the ceiling. Exhale, thread it through. One more twist here. Great. Inhale, open up. And bring the hand back to the floor. Start to tone the tummy and bring the torso in line with the knee as you come up. Take the arms high. Bring the right hand to the right thigh. Reach through the left. Gate pose, Parigasana. Great. And as you lengthen the tailbone, feel the torso lift and stretch deeper through that left side. Keep the right leg super strong. Good. Take another breath here. Lovely. And then begin to take the right arm up, bring the left hand to the floor and lift the right leg up. Keep this right leg in line with the hip, so we're not trying to get it too high. If that feels too high, lovely balance, well done. Then take it a little lower if you need to. You can always keep the toes on the floor. Great, right arm up to the ceiling. Can you take the gaze to the ceiling? Can you lengthen the tailbone, press through that right heel? Great, and then let's bring it into a thigh stretch. So bend the right knee, reach back for the ankle, the foot, and start to lengthen tailbone, open up the chest. So stay with the leg raised, Lizzie, if it doesn't feel good to reach back, and work on the balance and strength there. So you can just stay in this pose here. Lovely. Lengthen the tailbone, push the foot into the hand, open up the heart. Great. And then release the foot, reach out again, and then bring right foot to the floor, sweep the arms up, Parigasana. Take right hand to right thigh, reaching through, breathe into your left lung. Lovely. And then take the hands back to the floor underneath your shoulders. Push into the hands, so you lift the left knee, step the left foot out and come into wide-legged forward fold. Bow down, keep the legs super strong. Inhale, press into the hands, lengthen forwards, ground the right hand and take the left arm up. Can you press your right sit bone back still? Don't let it draw forward. So you're keeping the legs strong and balanced. Feel the opening. Good. Exhale, left hand down. Inhale. Other arm up, right arm up. Lovely. Exhale. Bring your left foot, left knee to the floor. So we take the gate pose to the other side. So make sure you've got space, grounding the left foot into the floor, hands underneath the shoulders. Inhale, lift the sit bones. Exhale, curl in, tailbone, chin. Inhale, lengthen forwards. Keep your left foot really pressing down into the floor, toes pointing forwards. Inhale and exhale, curl in. Last breath here. Inhale, lengthen forwards. Exhale, curl. Come back to the center. Inhale, the left arm up to the ceiling. And as you exhale, thread it through, reach through to the right. Good, twice more. Inhale. Exhale, thread through. Last one. Inhale, rise, keep that left foot pressing into the floor. Exhale, squeeze through into your twist. Good, bring the right hand back to the center and then begin to stack the body as you come up. Lift the arms. Exhaling, take the left hand to the thigh, reach over. Great, can you feel that you're breathing into the ribs, opening the waist? Lovely, take another breath here. And then transition, right hand to the floor, lift the left foot and reach up, open up the chest, maybe take the gaze up if you feel steady enough. Lovely, feel as if you're pushing through that left heel, lengthen the tailbone, tone the tummy, and open up even more. Stay here if you wish. Otherwise, you can try taking it into thigh stretch. So you reach back to the ankle, the top of the foot, lengthen the tailbone again. So you're not over extending in the lumbar spine. Open up the heart, push the foot into the hand and steady the breath. One more breath. Release the foot, stretch out again. And then bring that foot to the floor, sweep the arms up back into Parigasana gate pose. Reaching over with your right hand. And then bring the hands back underneath your shoulders. Really push into your left foot, lift the right knee, step the right foot out, come back into your wide-legged forward fold. Inhale, push into the hands and lengthen the chest forwards. Can you lift the sit bones, lift the collarbones, and then start to hinge from the hips. So you can take the elbows wide and begin to feel as if the crown is coming to the floor. You can walk your hands back through your feet if that feels okay. Now really pay attention to the legs. Can you feel as if you're dragging the feet towards each other? There's no movement here. You're just engaging the muscles. Press into the outside edges of your feet. Great. Bring the hands back underneath your nose and walk the hands over to your left foot. So maybe you can take the left foot or the shin with your left hand and reach the right fingertips towards your toe. So you're in a twist. And breathe. And you press your right sit bone back to the wall behind you. Another breath. And then we'll walk through the center, take that to the other side. So right hand can be maybe on the ankle or the shin or the foot. And then your left hand towards the big toe. It doesn't have to be holding on or touching. Bow deeply. Pressing both sit bones back evenly. Lovely job. And then let's come back to the center. Press your right hand into the floor. Lift the left fingertips to the ceiling. Press both sit bones back. Exhale, swap hands. Lifting up into your twist. Right. And then exhale. Hands to the floor. Come onto the fingertips. And then you're going to bring the heels together, then the toes together, then the heels together. And bend the knees, sit back. So you start to bring the hips in line with the knees. So the knees are pointing outwards, the toes are pointing outwards. So you could keep it a bit wider, Lizzie. Take one hand to the knee, the other hand to the knee, and start to push down into the thighs. So you can keep that pressure of the hands down into the thighs. Now can you point the sit bones to the floor? So you almost bring the pelvis forwards, lengthen the tailbone. So can you bring the torso above the hips? So if you're in a diagonal, your bum is back and your chest is forwards. What we want to try to do is to take the chest back and the hips forwards so that we're more in a line. Nice. And sit back a little deeper, take the arms up. Goddess pose. Good. Feel as if you're drawing up from the pubic bone to the navel. Almost feel as if you're tucking the sit bones under. Lovely. Bend the elbows, spread the hands wide, squeeze the shoulder blades in, lift the heart. Good. Goddess pose, get a little lower. This will warm you up. Lovely. And then start to push down into the feet, come up. Lovely. And then step to the front of your mat, hands to the heart. Great. If you have a strap handy, great. If you don't worry. Bring your feet hip width apart. Start to root down through your feet, Tadasana. And again, can you draw lower belly up, lengthen through the tailbone. Grounding from your pelvis into the feet. And we bring the knee up in line with the hip. This is my right knee. Great. Take the arms up. Lift the toes away from the floor. So here, what we're going to do is take your right hand to the inside of your right knee. So keep that leg bent, root down into your left foot. And can you open the knee out to the side, keeping the left hip, the belly button facing forwards. So you're opening up through the groin. Take another breath here. Bring that back to center. We're going to swap hands. So your left hand comes to the outside of your right knee. And this time we turn and twist to the right. So bringing the belly round, the chest round. Lovely. Hug in for balance. And then reach the right arm back. Take a breath. Rooting down into your left foot. Great. Come back to the center. Keep the leg lifted. And hug the knee in. Lovely. Now, if you're a little more open than I am, you might be able to walk your hands to the back of your thigh, walk your hands to your calf, and begin to straighten both legs, bend the elbows, and bow towards the thigh. Now, I can't get any further than this because my hamstrings are too tight. Lovely. Standing split. Release that leg, sweep it behind you, take the hands to the floor, reach the right foot to the ceiling. Standing split. Steady breath. Bowing the chest towards the thigh. Lovely. Bend that right knee. and bring the right foot next to the left. Forward fold. You can take hold of your elbows here, soften the knees a little bit, and just let the spine lengthen. Great. Root down into both feet, release the elbows, sweep the arms, come all the way up. And exhale, hands together in front of your heart. Come back into Tadasana, nice and strong, rooting from the pelvis into the feet. Take the weight into the right foot, lift the left knee, draw the toes away from the floor. Feel super strong in this lifted leg, super strong in the standing leg. So you're pushing from the pelvis into the floor. Lovely. Take both arms up, stay nice and steady. Use your core muscles, drawing up and in to stay steady. We start with opening the leg. Take the left hand to the inner knee and start to take it out to the side to your own degree. So we don't want the body to twist here. Belly button and right hip still facing forward. Stand tall and breathe. Lovely. Start to bring that back to the center, swap arms. So the left arm lifts, the right hand goes to the outside of your left knee. Begin to turn to the left, reaching back. Stay steady. Feel as if you're hugging into the midline. And steady breath. Lovely. Don't forget about that right leg. You're pushing from the hip into the floor. Feel the glute working to steady you. Come back to the center. Take hold of the hamstring and hug the knee in towards your chest. Now you can stay here and bow. You can try straightening the leg as you walk the hands towards the foot. And don't, I can feel myself kind of collapsing. Try to stay tall and then bow towards the front leg. And you might take it further than I can. Take another steady breath. Release. Start to bring the left leg up behind you as you take the hands to the floor. Push into your right leg. Lift your left leg. Bow towards your right thigh. Standing split, can you straighten both legs and lift a little higher? Well done. Great, so we're gonna come to seated. So how we're gonna do that is bend your right knee really deeply, cross your left knee behind your right calf, and then take the left knee down, and then take the sit bones down. And we come into Matsyendrasana. So if, like me, your right buttock is hovering, if you've got something you can just grab to pop underneath so that you can root down into that sit bone. So I actually need a little higher here. You could even fold your mat. So what we've got here is the right foot is crossed over the left knee, and you're trying to sit nice and tall as you hug the right knee in. Start to take your right hand behind, sit nice and tall, twisting towards that right knee. If you have a bit more space, you can always press the elbow into the thigh. That's it. Yeah, that's it, Lizzie. If you want to, if that left knee doesn't feel good, you can just straighten that one out. Yeah, so just notice if your back isn't too happy, then that's a really nice alternative. Great, sit nice and tall. Take another breath into your twist. So we're going to start to transition to the other side. You can do it really simply just by uncrossing your legs and recrossing it, or you can challenge yourself and see if you can do it with me. So we're going to take our hands to the left, start to lift. I don't know if this is going to work. It's an experiment. Lift the hips, lift the knee, keep walking all the way round, come back to the front, take the right sit bone down, and you should have swapped sides. Have you swapped sides? Yay! So we want to root the left sit bone down a little bit. You can see I'm tighter on this side. So for me on this side, can you see that my body is in a crescent shape here? I'm collapsing to the right. So my right hip is tight. So for me, I'm going to take the straight leg alternative. So make sure you're doing the right one for your body. Really in twists, we want to have the spine perpendicular to the floor. If you end up like this, we're not going to get the benefit of the twist. So you're perfect like that. Swap. Have you swapped sides, Lizzie?
Yeah.
Yeah. So now we're going to be turning the other way. Take your left hand behind, sit nice and tall. Really ground the left foot into the floor. Turn through the belly. Lovely. So choosing whichever option is right for you. You can have this right leg tucked in or straight in Ardha Matsyendrasana. And then take some deep breaths into your twist. Keeping the spine long. Well done. Let's have one more breath here. And then begin to unravel back to the center. Remove any props, uncross the legs. And we're just going to take the feet out in front. Yeah. Turn the palms so that they're facing your feet. Shoulder width apart. You can take them a tiny bit wider if you need to. So as you bend your knees, can you engage your core, lengthen the tailbone, hug the feet towards each other, the inner thighs towards each other. Good. So then as we start to push into the hands and straighten the arms, hugging the arms towards each other, the chest lifts. That's it. Straighten your arms, push into the floor. Good. Now you can stay here. Or you can begin to reach the toes forwards, lifting the pelvis, keep the tailbone long. Take the ears back, the throat back, but you're not letting the head drop back. Lovely, this is strong. If you need to, you can bend one knee or you can bend both knees in your reverse plank. Good, lift the pelvis a little bit higher. Take another breath and then begin to bring the sit bones down. Keep the chest lifted, keep the hands pressing into the floor and cross the right ankle over the left knee. Now for this one, I turn my hands back the other way and come onto fingertips. Just gives me a bit more space for this hip stretch. So the ankle is above the knee. You're going to bend the elbows so that you can bend the left knee and bring the foot flat to the floor. Then we start to press into the hands. Lift the chest towards the thigh. Tone the muscles of the right shin, draw the toes back. And as we press the chest towards the thigh, you should get a nice stretch on your right hip, right buttock. Lovely. Keep the chest lifted. Take another breath. And then straighten your left leg. Keep the right leg where it is and just bow forwards. You can hug the right shin as you take the chest forwards. Just have a breath here. And then uncross the right, take that to the left. So bring the left ankle across above the knee. Take the hands back. So I find it easier to have the fingertips pointing backwards. Bend the elbows to bring your right foot flat to the floor. Good, so your left knee out to the side a little bit more if that's possible. Yeah, so you get more hip stretch. Bend the elbows, just see where you need to bring that foot in. So we want to be nice and tall through the spine, chest presses towards the thigh. Tone the left toes back. Grounding through both sit bones and breathe into the stretch. Take another breath. And then we straighten the right leg, hug the left shin, and just bow forwards, let the head drop. Uncross your left leg, hug the knees as you take it down to the floor. And then hover the shins parallel to the floor, take the arms wide. Inhale, exhale, take both knees and bring them to the floor to the left. So they land where is the most comfortable. So it might be that the knees come closer to your left elbow. It might be that they're a bit further away. Your left hand can drop onto the top knee. So bringing your knees to the floor into a deep twist. And you can take the gaze to the right. Steady breath. Inhale, come back through the center. Take the belly twist to the other side. So both knees come to the right and just make any adjustments to the floor. But you can come to the floor again. Okay, the coaster, you can lift the foot up to all. This is one of the first all to lift the down to coaster. The knees in, give your back a little rock and find your way to Shavasana. So you can come into full Shavasana, grab a jumper if you're cold, straighten the legs out and let the body start to release into the floor. If you prefer, keep your knees bent. You can always have knees wide, feet wide and knees together if that feels good. So trust your body coming into whichever pose you can move. Great, feel the weight of your body into the floor. Just letting go. Feel the skin of your face soften. Your eyelids, your brows soften. And feel the cool air on your skin. And start to feel the air drawing into your body as you deepen your breath. Feel the rise and fall of your chest as the breath deepens. Feel that expansion through the back of your body, the sides of your body as well. And start to feel energy coming down into the pelvis, the legs, the feet. From the core of your body to the arms, the hands, the fingers, to the heart, the throat, the crown of your head, breathing into the whole body. And when you're ready, just begin to move, maybe take a stretch. Hug the knees in if that feels good, and make your way to seated. Just take your time. And with great love and gratitude, keep warm. Namaste.